Hey folks, I'm attorney Roger P. Foley, and I'm here today to talk to you about Florida Statute 810.08 and .09. What the heck is that? Trespassing. It's trespassing whether it's a structure or conveyance, so it's a building or a car, right? Or not a building or not a car, sort of as a quasi-public place like an outdoor mall or something like that. So basically, I'm going to encompass all of trespassing in this small video. All right, so trespassing is when you intentionally go on property that you're not supposed to be on and you're warned about it, or you're asked to leave the premises. So here's some kind of common examples that we have. Individual goes out to a local sports bar. They're having a few drinks with the buddies. They start getting loud and anxious and getting a little crazy during the football game. Manager comes over and asks them to leave. The police are called. The police say, you need to leave. Your buddy's had a few too many drinks and he doesn't leave. Boom. Someone authorized. The manager or a police officer tells you to leave. You don't leave. You can be charged with trespassing. Usually, when you're asked to leave, you're given a lot of times you're given a trespass warning where you can't come back for a month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or a year. Very common in the state of Florida to get a trespass warning. So what if you accidentally wander onto someone's property? Well, it's accidentally. It's not intentional. You can't, if you accidentally knock on someone's door trying to and you go to the wrong house on the block, that's not trespassing. So what about when there's a sign that says no trespassing? Well, the Florida statute addresses that. And if there's a sign, the letters have to be a certain size. So we had a case probably a few years ago where an individual went to a location that had no trespassing and he was hanging out there. Well, when we went out there and we took some pictures, we measured the size of the letters and they weren't consistent, meaning they didn't follow the law, right? And we were able to get the case dismissed on a technicality. We filed the motion to suppress, moving to quash the arrest because it wasn't legal, because the letters didn't conform to the statute, and that individual's case was dismissed. Can you be trespassed from the mall? Well, you can. Let's say you're at the mall and you're asked to leave for whatever reason, and someone of authority, the manager of the Gap or one of these stores in the mall, asks you to leave and you don't leave. Well, guess what, folks? You can receive an arrest for a trespass. Now, because trespassing generally is a misdemeanor charge, meaning it's punishable by up to 1 year in the county jail, if an officer arrests you for trespass, there's one of two ways to do it. The first way, he can put you in handcuffs and slam you up against a police car. Well, maybe he slams you up against a police car. I don't want to be negative on cops on this video. It's been a long week, though. So he can arrest you, what's called normally a physical arrest. He handcuffs you, puts you in the back of the car, takes you down to the police station, he fingerprints you, he takes your mug, right? That's the traditional way. The other way is the officer has discretion and he can hand you a piece of paper, right? Basic piece of paper that is what's called a notice to appear or a promise to appear. And you sign it and you basically say, okay, I'm accepting the arrest. Not that I'm not accepting the facts of the arrest, but I am promising that I will attend court on the day in question. The court date is usually put on the bottom of the document. So that's the other way you can receive a trespass arrest. So just keep in mind, there's an illegal arrest, there's a physical arrest. This is in almost all misdemeanor cases, not just trespassing. But trespassing is just one of those cases that comes across my desk quite often. Maybe someone's out at a local casino, right? What casino could that be? And they're asked to leave. Boom, hit with a trespass warning. You're at a bar, you stay too long. They get you drunk, they take your money. Now you get trespass warning, you don't leave instantly. Or your buddies are stuck inside the bar and you're trying to tell them, hey, I'm getting kicked out. You got to drive me home. Boom, the cop arrests you. Happens in strip clubs all the time. I can't even tell you how many cases I've had where the guys have gone out to the strip bar. One of the guys gets kicked out. I don't know, maybe he's harassing a young lady and he's asked to leave. And he comes back in the door to say, hey, my buddy's inside. He has my keys. I can't leave. Boom. Well, usually gets slammed down to the ground by police or security, and that's not just in strip bars, folks. That's all over. If you come back after you've been warned, especially by a police officer, the majority of time you're going to be escorted to the ground, as they say. Anyway, that's a little bit about trespassing. Again, Florida Statute 810.08.09, trespassing on a structure or conveyance. Fancy word for structure is it's a building, or a conveyance, a car, right? So I'm Roger P. Foley. If you have questions about trespassing, give my office a call. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.